What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dragon, and we're back. It looks like maybe perhaps, guys, that the PvP quite isn't out and ready yet, unfortunately, which is fine. Like I said, maybe they're just working on a few little tweaks and bugs before they actually make the release for tomorrow. Not sure exactly when the official date will be for the full out release, but just going to give you guys a little heads up on the for this update that we got for the 1.07 that I've received thus far. Alright, obviously we're going to be adding on the content for the add-on one, which yet again, you guys know as well as I do, it will be the Dragon of the North. Also added on, like I mentioned just momentarily ago, which is going to be the PvP mode. Also, it's going to expand some new functionalities, adjusted some game balance, and fixes some various bugs. What various bugs there were, not quite sure then in depth on that, and I do apologize. Perhaps I can release another video on that as well. Also, just learned this as well, as you guys can see on the screen. You can now have two guardian spirits active at once. Your primary guardian spirit will all function as normal, and your second guardian spirit will grant you protection that is marked with the transferable or icon, or that's what I always use the name of for anyway. I think it's actually, I can't think of the correct word, but I know it's used pretty much when you're soul matching and you transfer. However, its effort will be less when it is active as your primary guardian spirit. During the mission, you can press your R1 and your L2 to switch between primary guardian spirits and a secondary one. Alright, well, that being said, let's see perhaps if we've received any new guardians. Okay, so let's kind of go down here, and no guardians as of yet was given to us, not that I could tell, which is negative. Okay, also I'm gonna go and have Kato as my primary guardian spirit, and secondary guardian spirit is obviously one of my favorites, and honestly feel like running with I hate saying I'm going to have to go with Karajishi, guys. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of Karajishi. Love the skill set attacks that he delivers um, from the back as well as Suzaku for Armorita farming. Okay, also it looks like these has been reduced as well. So with that note being said, let's see if the Guardians can actually be raised up some more. Okay, nothing raised above the 30, and as well as let's see here. Okay. See anything into the Kadama blessings. Still hunter for item drop rate, elixirs, drop rate, and oracle blessings. And change the one that we're currently on. Okay, and from there, let's go right back into our leveling up, guys. Like I said, once the update happened, I believe the level cap has been actually brought back up more, so we're gonna actually bring our decks up and stuff like that. We need to oh wow, quite a bit more expensive to actually level up now, guys. Wow, very much more. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's out there enjoying Nioh, or was enjoying Nioh. Just to give you guys a heads up, from my Armorita, I'm sitting on 1,237,000,000 and 18,804. All right, I've been actually sitting on this for the last few days. Was kind of similar, waiting to see what was going to happen. A good thing that I did, because a lot of guys are going to be very, very agitated on this note, because we must raise up our damage cap, our farming levels, and everything as well. This is definitely going to need to be brought up and see what we can get with it. Some of the damage, the farming method is real, guys. Let's see, we're going to raise this up with dexterity here, maxing it out at 15, 17, 18, where that will flow at. Skill here is yeah, so we're gonna go right back in here to dexterity as well. Before we even do that though, we need to raise up the strength to our 13. Um, just curiosity, a few other little things here. 13 for, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know that I do support Kingo armor for the most general part, so we can go ahead and drop some in here, and let's get this few little things raised back up as well. It's quite incredible. Can't believe they did us that way. but no worries, we'll be just fine. Just like I said, we'll be doing some little tweaks on the builds. Be sure you guys check out some builds, especially tomorrow evening. The work on tomorrow that I will be doing, then get home. Definitely like to see the new armors drop, new builds. Can't wait to be looking for that. There's a lot of armor to be earned now, guys. Definitely get out there and just for any curiosity, any new jitsus and things like that. Let's see. I doubt it very much. Okay, and there's boom. We're gonna be checking our DLC right here. You have received an item below the Book of Reincarnation, which really not needing the Book of Reincarnation at the moment, but I'll take it just for the giggles of it and everything. All right. Other than that being said, let's honestly, guys, let's get right on into it and see what the holy holdup is going on. Like I said, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure you hit the subscribe. Be sure you hit the like. Drop some comments, guys, down below. Be prepared for Dragon of the North. First thing tomorrow, probably about 10 o'clock on for East Coast time. Maybe a little bit before, maybe a little bit after. I'm not sure exactly on full detailed on that note, but I was trying to find out ASAP, guys. Perhaps if you guys know, drop a comment below and let me know what's going on. We'll make sure you also as well get these updates done so you can get in here and be prepared to blades flying and blades throwing, man, with Nioh. Like I said, if you guys are also new, be sure as well that you guys come check out my PlayStation Network community channel called Nioh Blade Runners. Definitely looking for you guys out. Help anybody out there that needs help for builds, farming Armorita. Like I said, apparently now the Armorita and leveling up system has quite dramatically increased. Like I said, I just got through blowing through 1 billion plus Armorita, which is absolutely insane for the level build structure. But anyway, let's go ahead and go right into some farming method guides. I'm gonna jump right back into the Omni region. It's absolutely insane. Like I said, there's some new little things, but right at the moment, we're gonna worry about that later, guys. We're gonna go right into the farming builds. All right, we're not gonna beat around the bush about anything that we're doing. Let's go right in here to the blacksmith. Let's just double check out. Let's see here, forged weapons, smithing text as well. A new weapon, it seems. What do we get? Let's see, what is this one here? All right, Samurai of the Dark Land. What is this one here? That's the Obsidian Sword. Okay, I got it. Yeah, that's that. What that was pretty familiar. Wise was that one? Okay, so we ain't gonna worry about that one there. Nothing there. Nor here, nor here, nor here, nor here. Okay, so looks like really much of nothing there. Okay, let's see if there's anything new for tone. Let's see, there anything added? Nothing was added as of yet. And nothing's really added there as well either. The only one person I was actually really waiting to see, guys, for a transferring costume really was Marimasa. I really wanted him. So Team Ninja, if you're out there listening to the video, man, please make the old blacksmith Marimasa transferring character, man. Everybody loves the old man. Can't believe he got brought through from the Ninja Gaiden series. Super awesome. Just remember him as being a childhood and stuff. Guys, keep it up. What up, John Lucas, man? Welcome to the stream. Be sure you hit that subscribe and the like button if you haven't done so now. Hope everything is going good. Like I said, let's go and get into some nice action over here and what's going on with this. Alright, so, oops, let me do it before I do anything else because I'm overly excited, guys. Let's do some dismantling here right quick. Alright, here and here. Definitely going to be getting things dismantled and getting ready for the grind. The grind is officially going to be real, guys. Like I said, if you guys are looking for any kind of farming methods or anything of that sort, man, be sure to hit me up, add me on the PlayStation Network. Always looking for guys that is already in the New Game Plus, as well as any of my new comers into the Nioh as well, man. Make sure you come on in, drop me a message any which way you want to. As it says for my channel, it is The Last Dragon 81. Be sure to guys hit me up. Right now we're going to go with a little bit of my old school farming techniques right quick. Go right into the Ways of Strong here, Omni region. Let's see if we got some level bumps perhaps. No level bumps as of yet, so We're gonna go right in here, get right into the good stuff, man. We're gonna try this Kadama bowl right off hand. Put on some Genesis right quick. Like I said, guys, I'm going right into the farming methods right at the get go. Make sure you guys get your armor on that you're mostly comfortable with. Um, Man, when I get that many subs, my dude, I'm gonna be off the chart, man. Honestly, that'll be absolutely insane. That's a long time coming. We have a long road ahead of us, so we're just gonna make sure that we get going on that as well. All right into the Genesis Tribe as well. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you put on your Kadama bowl, your blessings, your your sakis, everything that you could possibly do to inhabit yourself more armor and possibly even more gold. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and kick it in with this mission here. Like I said, um, doing just a little test run here. Don't know what to even expect, especially with this new awesome little update that we got going on. As far as, like I said, the double spirit guardians, it's just going to be crazy off the chart. I don't even know what to expect or or what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I'm all new to this. Like I've mentioned before, guys, never played any of the Dark Souls series, so it is what it is on that note. But I think I've quite gotten comfortable with the Nioh, and hope that Team Ninja decides to actually apply more Nioh games in the future, other than perhaps just this single game, and not be a one-trick pony, so to speak. All right, guys, here we go, right into it. All right. Whew. Let's get right in this bad boy now. Let's see here. Okay, pretty much. Okay, I see what they're doing. Oh, there becomes an immediate cooldown. Okay, when switching of, also too, ladies and gentlemen, I've noticed also when rotating out each guardian, there becomes a facet cooldown as well. So, cautiously warning, when you go to use these things, be very careful. All right, let's go, ogres. Do your worst. Alright, there she goes for the grab. Alright, let's get with it. Show me that butt, girl. And there we go. We know what's going on. Here we go, Kato. Alright, no questions asked. One and two, here we go. Hit him with this one. There you go, Hino Enma down. Bringing on 100 Eyes. And the grind is real right there, guys. Alright. Picking us off some loot gears. Made this happen very quickly, like I said, guys, if you're trying to run some Armorita farming, in here when you're using bottles of sake and so forth like that, which I didn't use a while ago, you should be earning easily around right at 16 million. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to reset up my little build right quick, just rotating out a couple little things that I need to do right quick. Won't take but a split second. Hey, what up, guys? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Dragon. Make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button. If any questions or comments, be sure you guys drop them below. Be sure to try to help them out as much as possible. Alright, let's go ahead and make this Awesome rotation here. See here. Plus fours, plus fours, plus fours. Okay, like I said, this also is a good little area as well. As a way to pick up some nice little armor pieces and some weapons to use if need be for soul matching and so forth like that. Alright, let's go right in here to this shrine here. Let's rotate our guardian now, like so. Um, One thing I am quite curious about though, and I'm definitely going to give that a go. Primary Guardian Suzuku, and if this works, this will make farming methods quite easy. We're going to find out if Guardians can possibly even stack. If Guardians are able to stack, that would be pretty livid. Through the Suzaku and Mizuchi would be the definitely some of the top notches to use when you're building up a Armorita. So I ain't gonna argue about that at all. Let's see here. 12.5 long range attacks. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna definitely earn about let's see here. Increase the amount of gold that you earn about 12.5. Okay, that would be said there. Okay, so we want to go right into one of my personal favorite missions, guys. The Ghost of Sawayama. Excellent farming area. No doubt about that. That's for sure. Definitely increases high amounts of Armorita in here, ranging around, I believe I range around right at 40 million. So we're going to give this a go and see actually how that happens. Also too, guys, just for balls and giggles of it, I believe the run itself takes just over about a minute and a half. Putting yourself in critical condition with the Suzaku is the way to go when it comes to making the Armorita earnings and so forth like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right in here, right here, go down. Be sure to get ourselves prepped up here. Let's see, about 3 of them should put her quite ready. Alright, honestly, the easiest way to go with it is I let these revenants just pretty much drop me down till the critical state position, and then from there I just kind of take them out, make quick work of them. Come on, my dude, hit me. There we go. Awesome deal. Okay, now just in case we don't feel like having him act crazy, alright, so he's down to the ground now. And like I said, as you can tell, we are in critical stating position. Alright, so from here, scroll right on down. Be sure you pop your bottles of sake. Have them ready. There's that one also. Go and get you this one here. And this one here. Get this ready, get this buffed up. And this is in case. Get right on in the mix of it, man. Let's get ready to tear it up, guys. Let's go. Like I said, quick as we can, we're going to push through here without hesitation. Like I said, you can definitely earn quite a bit of Armorita through this one here, around 40 million as I mentioned before. As well as when you're actually running 2 players in it as well, you can definitely add even more, just as much Armorita, maybe slightly less. I know normally one of me and my friends are to be the Dark Joker. Me and him are average right at about 38 million apiece, which isn't really that bad when you think of it, as we're tag teaming through this mission quite rapidly and fast. Like I said, if you guys are willing to run it with me, I can definitely show you the ropes on it. If you're already familiar with it, that's even better, and it saves the amount of time, and we can be able to completely trash out this mission, and there won't be much of anything left. Just shoot down this right here, destroying the statue, coming back out here. And keep on backtracking up through here. Straight through that we go. What up, guys? Welcome to the stream, man. Be sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Drop some comments below. Let me know how your evening is going on this awesome day of Nioh. Getting ready, guys, for the biggest countdown for Nioh DLC drop. Can't wait to play it, man. Been gonna get my hands on it for quite some time now. Let's go ahead and get right on into the mix of this. I see it's starting to fade down quite a bit. Alright, here comes the big boss. Here he goes. Hit him with some slobs, hit him with some defensive. Let's get right to it. And he's out of here, man. Like I said, there it is. Making the Armoretta form, guys. You see it right here. Hey, what up, guys? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you guys coming on in, man. Like I said, if you guys need any assistance, any questions, man, be sure you drop some comments below, man. Let me know what's up. Let me know how your day's been. Let me know how your school day's going, man. You guys got some tests coming up. You guys got work in the AM like I do, but still up here feeding you guys videos, man, because I'm staying true to what I try to do, which makes awesome videos, Armoretta farms, builds, you name it. I'm here to try to help you guys out, keeping the community clean the way that I like doing it. Alright, yet again, there's that run. Made a good little chunk there anyway. Let's have at it again, man. Matter of fact, let's see if I can get one of my guys in here. Actually, could maybe speed the run up even slightly more. Alright, let's see here. And alright, here we go. Alright. Yeah, man. What's good, Miguel? Yeah, man. Like I said, PvP Pico, man, is it's there, man, but I think a lot of the connection issues that they're having right now. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll actually try to see if it's up and running, or throw some friends. I know I had a couple of my guys from our community, the Blade Runners, Nioh Blade Runners. I'll get with those guys right fast as well, to see if the PvP is actually kind of fully up and running. Definitely do the farming also as Miguel. Yeah, because I actually tried Pico a while ago to see if the PvP was actually up and running, and I had seen nothing as of yet. It actually just kind of locked me up. It's actually yeah. Now, from what I'm guessing, yeah, you're using your own gear. Now, I don't know how broken that's actually going to be yet, especially with Sloth and Weakness Talisman. It might literally just feel like you're fighting a live Revenant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be spell casting and overkill, man. Like, I mean, if you may even have your Armoretta stones on your hip, man, you know what I'm saying, on your hot box, man, you go instantly into living weapon. So yeah, I didn't think the PvP was quite up yet. Like I said, I was just I checked in with some of my friends, and nothing yet. So I think that probably dropped later on, this 3 in the evening, or maybe later on at night, or probably around first thing tomorrow, when it actually is going to be the officialness. One thing that is dropped though is, and I can honestly say, which sucks, when the account got deleted, now I gotta make a new account. Yeah, yeah, that's an unfortunate event for you. I'm actually gonna grab some of these whatchamacallits right quick as well. I'm thinking about, I need some glue. Yeah, that's one thing that kind of gets on my nerves. I always say, man, it caught me off guard, but at the same time, I guess I was prepared for it. Was the whole hey, surprise, we're gonna take your we take your Armoretta kind of deal. Oh yeah, so I wasn't prepared for that. They definitely stripped our classes of points and things of that sort. So where I was well above the 300 mark, you know, it was it sucked. So I wasn't too pleased about that as well. Them reducing our points down, which wasn't that bad though. 'Cause like I said, I wasn't going to stress out about it that much. Just simple fact because hey, you know what? I had over a billion Armorita. I've been saving up, stacked them up. You know, so it's not a big deal. Also, like I said, when we try to be on tomorrow, I would definitely, for those who want to farm, I would start farming hard and heavy, because the pricing, so to speak, of your experience points that you need has dramatically seemed to be raised up in level caps. I don't know if the level cap itself has raised up, or is it just the, so to speak, it's just actually harder to level up now, or it requires more Armorita or experience points to do that on. So, like I said, the main one that I could definitely give to you guys, like I said, it is going to be the Ghost of Samawaya. Get in there, you can earn around 40 million or more. You know, you can hit it up. You can do the same thing with this mission here as well, the Demon King Revealed. But this is a 10-minute long ordeal. And nobody wants to drag this mission out for like 10 whole minutes when you can run this one here pretty much by yourself, like I'm going to do. Like I said, it's just a whole lot easier, less time frame, and it's just more friendly user without all the bosses in between the mix, which makes the farming method, because that's what we're all here for anyway. We're not here to constantly, you know, battle bosses and so forth like that. We're just here for the Armorita. So, you know, definitely run this one here. This is where to go, of my opinion anyway. And like I said, most people have probably posted videos up already. Like I said, this run here was actually given to me by one of my friends. I was actually running another one prior to, but like I said, in my opinion, this actually works for me just as well. So I definitely like enjoy running this one. Like I said, 40 million every minute and a half, just over a minute and a half. I'm not going to complain or argue about it. Pretty much you could do, walk in here, there's no revenants. Let this yokai kick your ass right quick to a certain extent. I'm glad he didn't hit me right there. Alright, let's see. Alright, then we're going right into the Hercules battle. Alright, so quickly we can go in here since he's already put me in full critical state. Alright, so here we go. I'm going right in here, get with the nitpicky stuff, and like I said, get straight into what we're going to need on business wise. Alright. Get down here, quite the speed demon. Get on down here as well. Take care of these other mages. Ooh. Oh, I must have healed myself somewhere. Oh man. Okay. That's cool. I'll take care of that right quick. Oh yeah. Just reroute back here. Alright, here we go. Definitely gonna feed this Armorita. Alright, right back here at the boss. Hit him with a sloth, hit him with the weakness. That's all he'll need. And he's going to sleep. He's not even going to be moving anywhere anytime soon. Alright, there it is, guys. Another hard run. A little bit on the sloppier side, but it's definitely been better than what it was. Let's go ahead and back out of here now. Like I said, if you guys are looking for someone to farm with, be sure to add me, throw me a friend request. I'm here for another couple hours or so, just trying to get this thing complete before it's my shutdown time. Unfortunately, do have to awesome late at night to go to work first thing tomorrow. So like I said before, I do work. So I always don't get to play all my games, unfortunately, but that's life. We all grow up about it. Let's go ahead and run this thing one more time. Oh, got a nice eagle helmet. Yeah, man, this game definitely grew on me. It took me a little bit to actually get this, to get it actually was being too nice of a person, and I let a guy. Yeah, you went from 750 to 329. Yeah, see, that's one thing too, man. I actually kind of waited not to go to 750. I mean, I had over a billion Armorita a while ago before the update, and a good thing that they didn't touch my Armorita. So I ain't mad at that. They reduced me from about 370. They pretty much reduced me down to right at about just a little over 100 levels. Which, man, for your 750 immortal, man, I feel bad for you, man. I know it's gotta hurt. That's a little saltiness right there, I'm sure. I can imagine that. One thing I was glad that I didn't go that high as of yet. I was kind of waiting, warned about them raising the level cap up. I'm not sure if they actually raised the level cap up or what the situation was for the whole resetting of our things. But we stuck with it now, alright? So, happy grindings to everybody. Same way for you, Oblivion, man. I would definitely go back and get this game. It took me a hot little minute to even figure out, was this game going to be even well worth it, for me to get. Like, I mean, right at the get-go, I knew I'd enjoy the game just because it was made by Team Ninja. Team Ninja is one of my favorite games from the Ninja Gaiden series. So I immediately just went right to that. That was my biggest thing. I didn't really care what it was, but as far as people try to compare this to Dark Souls or Bloodborne and so forth like that, I really can't say yay or nay because I've never played any of them before. So yeah, it's to me, I've enjoyed this game. I was a week behind schedule when I got it. Yeah. Well, my thing was is like, I mean, I could have been level 750, but literally I just stopped. Made my community for the Nioh community. It's actually called Nioh Blade Runners. I definitely try to push the community that I have. It's really really cool community. I've nitpicked people from other communities to try to get in there and help up with mixing up different builds for people who are looking for builds and keeping the community nice and clean. Versus a lot of the other guys are just some. No offense to some of these 750 levels, some of them can be quite rude and real picky about what they want. And I'm like, my thing is, man, we're all here for one reason. We want to try to level up and get things done. And that's what I'm really in here for. And that's one of my biggest things. So like I said, once that's done, what I'm saying, it's it's all that matters really. And like I said, when it comes to this game. Alright, let's go with this here. Like I said, man, if you looking to look for a farming buddy, man, for some Armorita, man, hit me up, add me, throw that friend request at me. Like I said, I'll run this with you, man, and we can split it up, man, around right at 38 million a piece. If done correctly and quite fast enough as well. So it's like I said, it's hitting, man. It's hitting, and there's nothing really faster than this one here that I found that's going to dish out the Armorita that we're going to need to get this grind back. I mean, if any of you guys know if the level cap itself has been leveled or raised up any, man, let me know. Drop something in below. Let me know what's up. If you guys perhaps know another farming method better than what I'm using at the moment as well, man, let me know. Always willing to take ideas and learning from anybody and share with the community. Same way, like, if you guys have a certain build that you like, man, let me know that as well. I'm always interested in builds, because everybody has certain builds and so forth like that that they really enjoy running, which is cool. You know, I mean, I have multiple builds that I actually mess with, that I enjoy messing with. So I don't stick really to one build or another. I just go with it. Level 55. Any tips? Um, well, you being level 55, honestly, right here at the beginning of the new game that you're in at the moment, the biggest thing, man, is stay true to what you have going for you. Don't get off the beaten path for multiple kind of builds. If you don't need, if if you're wearing specific kind of armor, then feed off of what your armor is itself. Um, that's been the big thing. You know, just if you for example like me, I'll wear the King O armor. So if you're gonna wear King O armor, then what I'm saying, sport that King O armor, man. Do play to the strengths of your the armor itself. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the big thing. So if you got armor that says, hey, you know what, you need to attack from the back, then you need to do that. Do the attacks from the back. Like don't beat around it any which way. You don't want to do something that requires you to do something that's not what the build says. So that's one thing for sure. This is gonna be sloppy. One, two. Like I said as well, find what fits you, what makes you comfortable. For me, when I first started the game, I had a lot of people try to give me builds and so forth like that, because like I said, I had no idea what I was actually getting my hands into. Like I said, never played any game like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, of that sort, which was I didn't know nothing about it. When it comes to all these Uber builds and stuff like that. So it was uh, you know, which was the yeah, rough part. But like I said, took a lot of time to really try to find my build and what fitted me comfortably. Had a lot of people, a lot of friends assist me with builds, and just the builds wasn't working for me because it was really due to it was their play style and not really my play style. So that was the biggest key factor. I'm actually going to just switch up a little bit. So, like I said, that was just the really only downfall for the builds. Hey, what's going on, Angie, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this evening, young lady? It's good to see you come through, man. I know you're probably just as hype as mine. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, also as well, man, go check out Miss Angie's super awesome channel. She definitely needs some subscribers, so I'm definitely going to throw a shout out for her, for you guys out there. Just go hit her up at Angie, just as y'all see her names below, Angie S. Um, so definitely, guys, go hit her up. Go show some support and some love for her and her streams. Definitely been worked with her a couple times on creating some nice builds for her Kasardigama build. I'm sure that she would attest to that. That my builds are quite well put into place. Like I said, PvP, man. I know everybody's hyped for that. We're waiting. I know I am. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to hit that PvP unless it comes out tonight. If it comes out tonight in like 2 hours, then I'm on it. If not, then I'll be forced to be I'll be forced to be stuck without the PvP until I get off tomorrow, off of work. So I'm like, no, I don't want to be at work. I need to get paid to play games or something, right? Um, Yeah, like in my videos, they okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just cool to have people, come through, come by. Also, too, Angie, like I said, if you want to run some farm, man, let me know. It's the perfect time. That farm is ready to, honestly, it's ready to kick in. If you want to get down, run, by all means, let me know. We can get in here, and I know your situation with the mics and all that, which is all good, in my opinion. But we know what we're doing. Here we go. About to get live now. There we go. Keep the living weapon rotating. Don't slow it down. Don't slow it down. You're going to catch yours, little buddy. Yes. How bad did they actually nerf you, Angie, when you did your update? They took me down by a few hundred levels, actually. It was like 100 and something, give or take. Which was sucked for me, but it's tolerable, I reckon. Man. Yeah, I know y'all about to let me summon my bird out, right? Woo. Oh, and I went down. Man. Unreal, unreal. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get going. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. No, actually, sorry about that. Not bad. The DLC quite isn't out yet. It actually comes out tomorrow. The DLC should drop officially tomorrow. So it's just the small content and things that actually came up to light as far as just some new change of characters, as far as their transforming costumes and so forth like that. That's actually the only thing that's been let out, as well as a couple other things as well, such as the PvP portion has come out, but it's actually not fully active yet. Probably won't be until maybe a few hours from now, give or take. Really had nothing quite confirmed on that as well. So it's kind of in the wing on that one. So yeah, unfortunately, that's just one of those ones that is like, ugh. Oh yeah, wow, that's crazy. You didn't get nerfed any? Oh wow. Oh yeah, maybe it's because you might have been a lower level, so that's why you didn't get nerfed. You lucky. Yeah, most of us got nerfed. That was in the higher range of So yeah, I was one of the special people that got nerfed. So you know, thanks. Appreciate that. Team Ninja, you rule. So yeah. So that was one of those things. I was like, okay, I wasn't ready, and I really wasn't. So I tolerated it, though, I guess. All right, let's get this thing going. Oh yeah, it was surprising. Like, I don't know if it was a good surprise, but it was definitely surprising. Quite wasn't ready for myself. I mean, it's a good thing though, because I actually stacked on over a billion armorita, so I was actually quite comfortable with it being done. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal, but I was like, okay, so I didn't argue about it. I just went with it. So it wasn't quite as bad as I was thinking. I'm just glad I had the the armorita that needed. What up, guys? Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going this evening, man? Yep, and you just go and explode, and you do your thing, and I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna do this old dude right here. Come on, Hanzo. Y'all guys keep up for me. Yeah, like I said, I just kind of played smart. Like I said, a lot of people ask how come I never leveled up to 750. I was like, I just had my gut feelings about it, and I'm glad I didn't. So, which was even better. I just, as much as I really wanted to, I just felt like I needed to sit back. I just had gut feelings, and I know Team Ninja, they're not as bad as Ed Boon from NetherRealm Studios, but they do tend to want to troll things a lot. So I was like, let me just be patient. Current level after my nerf is, I'll take a peek at that just momentarily. Then they dropped me down to about 200. So they dropped, because I was right at 400 when the I was like 397, so right at 400. I think they dropped me down about 100 and something. And I'm guessing that they're going to raise the cap as well. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see, going to check it out right quick. As the current right now, I'm level 306. I actually did have, like I mentioned a while ago,
I did have about a billion, just over a billion armor that actually dropped in to my build. Also, as well as the leveling system is actually increased, so it's actually more armor to level up. Now, hey, look, I got my blade spin like this. Whee! That's always a good thing. It's really OP. Now, if you're, like I said, if you were higher levels, you probably did get slightly nerfed or quite dramatically, such as one of the gentlemen earlier in the stream said, which was absolutely crazy because he was a 750 and he got dropped down to like a level 300 and something, which I was like, yeah, that was kind of bit him in the rear end, literally. I think, so I wouldn't be too excited about that, honestly. I'm glad I didn't get killed that bad with my nerf. So it wasn't that bad as I needed, but I was able to make up somewhat. I know, it just kind of ripped my build apart. So I was like, not really 100% sure neither if this is going to due to a level cap or something. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm kind of lost on that one as well. You know what, dude? We about to have a talk. Oh, wow. That's what I get. Yes and no. Definitely yes and no on that, Angie. There was a lot of work I put in, but at the same time, you know what? I was glad that I did farm the way that I did with my methods and just kind of sit around on it. Like, I could have been nerfed a lot worse, I'm sure. I'm just glad that I wasn't dramatically shredded apart. So it's not that big bad of a deal, not in my opinion. So it's like it did suck, but I'm gonna tolerate it. You went about 320 as well. Yeah, that's not bad. But like I said, definitely go check out some of these farming runs that I have. The Ghost of Samawaya is one of the more better ones, honestly. It's just, it helps a whole lot, actually. It's about 40 million, and it takes about 2.5 minutes. I'm actually getting ready to actually go back into this. I mean, I'm just having a little bit of issues. Like I said, just quite tired from work and everything. So I'm gonna crush out of here and get back into the Ghost run. Like I said, if you guys want to hit me up, like I said, I had a couple friend requests already, which is great, and I will be accepting them as soon as I have the moment to. Like I said, I love playing with my subscribers and my viewers. It's always a plus, man, to get to know you guys and ladies out there who doesn't mind getting there and giving it your all. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of what I enjoy to do, man, on my downtime. So, like I said, I don't do this professionally. It's just something I do on the sideline. This is, so to speak, the YouTube's my side chick. So I'm going to get right into this one here. Before we do that, I'm going to go buy me some... let's see if I can remember where to find some candles for oops in case. Yeah, let's see, make a trade. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, 8, that'll take me to the top. Burning jar of oil, throwing into the fire spawns, flame can use the burn. I'm going to be filling the jar, converting open cloth on the impact charge the jar. All scattered second round of the blaze. Okay, I don't remember saying that, but okay. Alright, let's check on something. Alright, let's see here. So I got some candlesticks. There's always a plus. 650 to 320, so 3, 5, 230. You went down. Good God. That's crazy. Like I said, I feel kind of bad for some of these guys. Some of the new, well, that hasn't actually been released yet, neither. George, I can go ahead and say that now. That hasn't been officially released. Lots of little screenshots. Also, be sure to check out, if you just searching through the trailer for the Dragon of the North. Thus far, there's going to be at least 4 new Guardians that I'm thinking. And the 4 Guardians, one is pretty much he's just kind of returning back to us. I mean, he's already in the game already, so we already know him. And that would be the if you remember the boss battle from Demon of Mount Hiowa, the little white yokai cat, the little 2 tails with a little patch on his eye. He'll actually come back as a guardian. So he's actually in the trailer. You'll see that during some of the playthrough on the trailer, which looks absolutely amazing, by the way. And I love how they waited till the 99th hour to actually drop that trailer on us. So it was a big gander about that. I would think that they would actually show that a little bit beforehand, before the last minute. But maybe they'll do a better job on the next DLC drop instead of waiting to the last minute. Also, there should be a giant, like a centipede looking, perhaps. I think that's yeah, there's supposed to be some new perks, or there's supposed to be none of that's out yet. It's not completely out yet because technically the release date isn't until tomorrow. And that is because as of right now, for me, I'm East Coast time, so it's not May the 2nd yet. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be tomorrow evening or tomorrow morning out of nowhere. Like I said, I don't have an official date on it, but like I said, some of the stuff, like I said, you're supposed to have the little tiger guy. I know we all know about the big giant sword. Looks like Sephiroth from Final Fantasy wielding blade. I think it's absolutely ridiculously huge. Looks like it plays a lot like a spear, but similar as well to a heavy weaponry as well. So we're going to definitely see that. Like I said, they're supposed to be bringing new Omnio magics, new ninjutsus. Like I said, the 4 Guardians that are being brought is, like I mentioned, it's going to be that little 2-tailed cat. We know that for sure because you see him in the video clip. As well as Masaymu's his dragon has obviously the Dragon of the North, and as well there's a little old man that you actually watch in the trailer as well that spawns in with him. So you got those 2, and then like I said, there's also a giant centipede looking dude. Looks pretty badass, honestly. I'm not gonna lie about that. Kind of curious what he's gonna be able to do. Not sure about the dragon, what the dragon's gonna bring, what element, or the little old man with the big bubbly head. Couldn't really tell you on that, but the cat is a no-brainer. The cat does lightning. We've seen him, like I said, if you watch the trailer to Dragon of the North, you'll definitely be able to see that in gameplay footage as well. That's one of the cooler things that I'm really kind of waiting to use him as well. I can go and kind of throw this at you as well real quick. It's not that great, but you know, like I said, I'll definitely throw this out there for people who like to doing the transforming abilities. One of the new ones is, like I said, I'm actually going to let's see here. Let's see, make a trade. And they did bring out some new taunts. They got a guy come in peace, a dojo jester. Raven Tengu enemies. Honestly, some of the best things I've seen is water really shuts them down. Any water elemental damages seems to shut them down quite well, because the water, if I'm not mistaken, it is going to lower off their defense. And if you really struggle with it and you happen to have sloth, burn them with a sloth talisman. Most of the time, like I said, with the build that I constructed for you, Angie, get behind them, man. Crack maybe as soon as you see them spawn in, or you see them, let them make the approach attack to you, and just be prepared to be defensive for evading techniques. And as soon as they make, like, they go in, let's say for example they go into like their little flight mode and they do the dive bomb, just prep yourself and be ready for the dive bomb as soon as they make that dramatic dive bomb attack. You know, because sometimes they'll you know, take flight and they just throw like these wind projectiles at you that'll hit you, and then sometimes they'll actually make a dive. Once you see that dive coming, just evade off to the side, get behind them, and just burn them with like blade spin. Blade spin probably be more safer, and just offer some attacks. If anything, even once he takes flight, man, if you can cast off, like I said, sloth and something, yeah, that's the biggest thing. And I know, yeah, I can honestly say between Wilmonks and Tengus, they can be quite annoying. Don't really prefer dealing with Wilmonks. Wilmonks just dramatically, like, they cause insane amount of damage. Um, so yeah, it's annoying. It's one of my most actually feared enemies. So let's get back into this the whole new transforming of things. Yeah, how do you make the game hard? Add a bunch of whale monks and bring a bunch of Tengu ravens in, man, and you'll have a whole other game of Nioh. Kind of like when you're on Destiny, guys. How do you make Destiny harder? You just make an arc burn modifier with a shit ton of wizards at you, and you know what, man, the game's impossible. I used to tell that to my friends all the time. So let's go ahead and go. We got a Katsu. We got Fuku, which is one of my favorites. We're going to go ahead and jump on her right now. Got to have her. Let's get her back in the mix. There's a Katsu as well. Nioh, I'm going to grab her as well because you know what? We just like the way she looks. She's cool. And Senju Tone. So we want to go and grab all these female chicks because you know what? They're awesome and they look pretty badass. Let's check them out. Here we go with Senju Tone. Get a nice scroll around look at her. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking her out momentarily. She looks pretty badass. And that bow, the rifle is absolutely huge on this little lady right here. But she's awesome. Get up close on her. And she looks quite younger here, I think, than she does when you talk to her. She looks like a little kid. But I'm feeling it though. I like the costumes and stuff like that. Looks great. Going here, my personal favorite. I've been waiting forever. The first time I seen Fuku, I was dying to get my hands on her. She's awesome. She's hot. She looks like a twisted version of a cleaner version, perhaps Bayonetta slash Lulu from Final Fantasy X. Also one of my other personal favorite games and characters from the series. She looks awesome though. I'll probably end up using her. Let's go check out my little Kanoichi Katsu. She looks just as deadly as ever. Hey, what's going on, guy? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we got a Katsu looking pretty good in her little get up here. Oh, she's actually floating on thin air right there. What is that? Oh, we can do better than that, guys. Yeah, that sword looks quite large on her. But it's okay. Now, here's what I'm waiting to see. Yeah, this chick looks definitely badass. Definitely looking good. You know what? I think we might have to rock her for just a tad bit. She looks like she comes to me in some serious war. Let's go right into her. Nioh. Yes. We already know what the deal is. Let's go. Let's bring some female chicks to the game. Girl power and all that good stuff. Alright. Let's go right in. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, man, if you guys out there want to hook up with me, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and add some people right quick. So like I said, if you guys want to hook up, let me know. We could definitely kind of run some of this Nioh, man, for this Armorita farming. If you guys and ladies are in this new game, plus on the Omni region, like I said, this is one of the most highly rated places to go to definitely find your Armorita burns and your Armorita farms. I was also trying to double check as well. One thing too that they did add in the Nioh, which was really awesome, that I thought as well, was I was actually tweaked out about it. Yeah, pretty much. Those are definitely. Let's see here. Let's see. Go with the one that I actually liked the most was the new update. One of the newest updates is actually the idea that we can actually run 2 Spirit Guardians at one time now, which is absolutely ridiculous. It brings a whole new style to what's going to happen in the game. If you got a boss that, hey, you might have one guy that's completely allergic to, I don't know, fire, and then another dude's, completely off the rocker with something else. It brings way, way more to what's happening in the game build, which is absolutely insane. As of right now, for farming methods, I'm just going to run Suzaku, and then I have Karachichi on my back burner for more damages and stuff like that. Um, so primary guardian needs to be him, and then secondary guardian is there, yeah. Because we're going to fire damage, armor ready to earn off that living weapon. Alright, let's get right back in here. Like I said, appreciate, man, everybody showing the support and love for my channel. Much needed, wanted to throw out there also as well is once I hit that 150 subscribers, I will be throwing out a $20 PlayStation Network card. We're pushing quite a bit in the last few days. Also, be sure to come and check out our community. It is Nioh Blade Runners, man, on the PlayStation Network. Definitely come and check us out. Like I said, we do all kind of builds, armor farms, just cool guys and girls, man, hanging out, chilling out, doing what we do, which is what it's all about anyway. Just having a lot of fun, man, out there, and just getting with it. So I'm just absolutely super stoked and happy about that. Let's get right on in here again with a little bit more of this Ghost of Summer Wide. Like I said, if you guys out there got any takers, man, hit me up. Message me, be like, yo, Dragon, let me get in there and get some of that armor riddle from you, big man. Man, I definitely got you on that, man. I'm wanting to play with somebody. Somebody's got to join me. Somebody's got to be out there in the same level, in the same region that I'm in on the new game plus. Angie, I'm still asking for you, girl. You should come on in, man. Don't be bashful. Get you a little bit of that stream time, and I know you good. I watch your videos. Make sure you guys as well, man. I said it once already, man. Go check out Angie S. Check her streams out, man. She's new to the game, and she's been doing real good. So y'all go show that girl some love, man. Who don't show love to any woman? Y'all crazy. Go and show that girl some love now. I mean it. Get on it. Hit that subscribe button and that like on her joint too, cause I know I did. I met her through just another channel guy, and I was like, that's what's up. Nah, girl, you ain't gotta be bashful. You know what I'm saying? The thing is when you use your mic, people can hear your voice and they know that you legitly a female, even though what your name say is good. You know what I'm saying? Just go with it and just have fun. That's the big thing. Is really just have fun with it. And that's what it's all about anyway. Just having fun. It takes me a while sometimes. It took me a while to get used to it, but I kind of just go with it now. I don't even worry about what I say. Sometimes I say stupid stuff, but it's okay, because it's a game. So I mean, I'm just here having fun. Come on, kick me around. Come on, buddy. All right, now we got her in the right position. Ooh, Immortal Sin, you went from 750 to 330. Ooh. Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I met quite a few girls, man, who kind of get a bad rap deal, man, on certain things. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what? I look at it like this. I don't look about girls. I don't look about guys, man. One thing we all do is we all gamers, man. That's what we're all about, man. Female, male, it don't matter to me, man. I'm not about that female, male, whatever. I ain't nothing about that, man. Don't go in here and have some fun, man. Just have fun. That's what it's all about anyway, man. I mean, I know chicks are just super bad, man, and like real badass in games, you know what I'm saying? Then there's other girls who not as good, but they still got skill, and I can respect them for what they do, you know what I'm saying? They just like anybody else. A lot of people don't look at it that way, but me, I know some hardcore gamers, so there's a lot of badass hardcore gamers still out there. Just more power to everybody out there, man, that wants to play. Like I said, oh yeah, there's definitely talented gamers out there. I'm not the best kind of gamer, you know what I'm saying, but I have a pretty decent sized collection for games. I don't specify to one specific game style, I should say. Um, but I mean, I do like a lot of FPSs. That was really my foundation. But it's hard for me to find a good uh, game that's actually got a good story. Um, that's my biggest thing. I love a game that has a good story. That's going to be, it's going to have with a lot of emotion into a game. Versus just hack and slash away at a game, and like every other game that there's really been. It feels like a lot of games that tend to repeat themselves. Which gets boring as well. And that's one thing I really don't like neither is the certain games just tend to repeat themselves, and I'm like, yeah, that's boring. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Right into the boss fight. Come on, Saki's still fresh on the lips. Hit him with a sloth. Hit him with the weakness talisman. Get behind him and just bury him through, and he's out. And we can pick up all this additional loot, large spirit stones, and so forth like that, to go right on into our collection, as well as some elixir. Out of that, leave the area and keep going. Yeah, like and that's cool, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the one shot, two shot kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? And it don't bother me really on my build. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have enough experience that I put into this game so far. That I could start this game completely entirely over, and honestly probably not struggle, just because I'm sure you're just like me. You got the gist of the mechanics of the enemies and each individual enemy, how they work. And it's like any game. Once you put your time and effort and everything into what you're doing, and the mechanics of the game, you can pretty much just pick and dissect apart any game that you're on. Same way with me, and when I actually go choose to play some Mortal Kombat or something like that, it's all about breaking down, the mechanics and the framework of every individual game. Wow, I ran this mission like a bunch of times already. I can only level up twice. Oh my god, the grind is real. Yeah, yeah. I would show my build. I'm at level 300. I would go to 308. Dexterity maxing out at 80. Okay, let me break my build down for a bunch of people out there who is interested in my build. I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos because I try to watch a bunch of them at the beginning of the game when I first originally started playing, and people are all like mad, crazy high levels. We're talking about, for me at the time, I'm still in the first original region on Demon of the Isle. I was stuck on that moronic, demonic troll with big balls, man, for like at least a week and a half to 2 weeks. I was actually embarrassed to even stream this game. Like, I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. I can't. There's no way for me to actually beat him. Guys was trying out. Also, I went to YouTube, watched a bunch of videos. These guys are like way, way level higher. I mean, they're like hundreds and 200s and 300s. And like, oh yeah, we just put 99 in your dexterity and 99 in your stamina and heart. And I'm like, there's no way in hell I can even do it. So I was like, you know what? Maybe we should make videos for noobs, Nioh for noobs. So that was I should have probably done a video on that Nioh noobs help. But like I said, it took me a while to actually even get past that verb. A lot of people didn't even have a problem with it. For me, I got like a week, man. I mean, I had a bunch of friends, like I said, they tried to give me builds. The builds wasn't working because due to it wasn't my particular play style. So, I mean, I just sucked it up and I tried it. And I gave it my effort, and it just wasn't working for me. So eventually, as I just grinded and grinded and grinded and swallowed it, and I really did the solo act, kind of like how you did, Angie. Solo acted that thing until I just finally started putting in some work, and the grind was definitely real on it. People just got a good laugh about it, man, because a lot of my friends was like, really? I was like, dude, you have no idea. Like, the grind on this game was absolutely raw. I put down a lot of other games. Titanfall 2, I laid down. Took a bit of a break on that as well for most of my videos. Did originate from Titanfall 2 because that game's awesome for an FPS. You know, everyone knows it's hard to read. The boss or no, the hitboxes. Yeah, definitely hitboxes was an issue with the. My biggest thing, I was just, I wasn't used to being crammed up in such a haste. And the only way to explain it is, when you find somebody who's playing Nioh for the first time, and they get to the boss that's on the boat, the big troll. The only way to explain it is like, yo, this dude comes at you. He's like, you're in a 10 by 10 foot room, and he takes up like 5 foot of the entire room. So you only have like half a space to move. Like, you have no room to move at all, which is absolutely annoying. So like I said, the grind was real. I put together at least 20 or 30 builds before I just finally got to about level. I would probably say my builds started coming around after a crap ton of books, of reincarnation books that I burnt through. Finding the build that actually started working for me. Then I found Kingo's armor, and I just read it, actually stopped and read what the armor says it was doing, and I started realizing, I'm gonna start playing to the strengths of my armor. Kingo is what I mainly run. It's really underrated armor. I enjoy it because I don't have to deal with one-on-one facing the dude. I can hit him from behind, and it just, for me, I can produce buku damage from the backside, with the build that I run. The biggest thing, like I said, for those who are out there that's actually going to be running, if you choose to run the Kingo's armor set, and then you want to run with like perhaps dexterity and stuff like that, be sure to apply for raising your Kusarigama attacks will be dexterity and skill. I particularly, in my opinion, don't recommend running dual blades and Kusarigama due to you will have double weapons that do a lot of multiple, what I call multiple hits. I just don't particularly like that. I like having a single blade that actually rocks out hard. Yeah, that mask. Yeah, I know when you're talking about, the looks like a little doll baby face. Yeah, that blows out the torch. Yeah, I actually have a helmet that I could put on, and it actually increases the that fire blaze by I think it's 50% or something. Now see, I didn't have any problem with Umibozu. Now that was the weird thing. Like, everybody that I've been streaming with, who normally asks for my assistance, has always had issues with Umibozu, and I was like, I didn't have any issues. I went through in the first run. I was like, he wasn't that hard. So I mean, by the time I actually got to him, like, I guess my build was actually coming along. And I would say between levels 30s and 40s, my builds was actually becoming starting to see the light, so to speak, because it's such a crawl in the tunnels, trying to get your build right, hoping it's going to work. And like I said, with all the resets that I had to do, all the times I started the game over and things like that, and didn't really want to play because I wasn't getting into this game. But now I'm glad I didn't give up on it and produce what I'm doing now. So like I said, when it comes to Kingo's armor, you got to have your strength up to at least 13. If you want to run Ayakamori, which is the little bat, she actually blends well with the Kingo's armor set. Her spirit damage needs to be no higher than 13 as well. That'll actually max out all her stats as well, to obtain your damage from behind, agility damage bonus as well. Your magic, like I said, depends on your Omnio magic that you're trying to dish out. I dish out quite a chunk of magics when I'm not farming for armor rid as I am right now. Like I said, dexterity and skill to raise that Kusarigama up. Your strength really won't need to be raised up as well. Yeah, the bat is awesome, like I said, and plus with the Kingo's armor, you'll get, like I said, you can get an additional plus 10, which isn't really that much, but believe it or not, the plus 10 is a big effect on when you're rocking that armor. Like I said, stamina, once you're wearing Kingo's armor, you'll probably stay within the B agility. So, adding 99 in stamina really be pointless unless it's officially changed now. So we're going to definitely check that out as well. Like I said, eventually you'll start applying to heart and body as well for your single blade sword. That'll be a big thing too, which is I do use the funny thing is I use Kusarigama a lot on either revenants or sometimes even and yokais. But mainly I use the single blade on pure human bosses, between humans or revenants. Just because I really enjoy the haze and haze 2, which makes the deflection and instant backstab. And like I said, with Kingo's armor, yet again, the instant backstab is right there to do insane amount of damage and final blow damage. The Kusarigama that I do wield is the Shinryu, which is the most uh, powerful Kusorigami in it. The stat rolls that I have, it's close combat, final blow damage. Fire is obviously a no-brainer because it is a built inherited build with it. Skill break, skill break, skill key reduction, and close combat key damage. Wish I could have got my skill key damage up. Yeah, man, man, I am beyond ready, man. Yeah, and that's what I really think it is too. There, Sean. It could be random. I've seen some guys go down to 320. I mean, there's another lady here in the stream as well who she's a 180, and she didn't get nerfed at all, which lucky for her, maybe due to maybe certain levels that you reach. You know what I'm saying? Then you kind of get nerfed on that. Like I said, I was leveled right at level 400, like 398, and I got reduced like about 100 levels. A good thing I've been farming like a lot the last 2 weeks and assisting other players to earn quite a substantial amount of armorita to put myself back up to a little over 300 now. Just man, leveling up now is absolutely insane. I'm sure you guys are on that grind. Definitely, man. Like I said, is for you too, Dupree, man. Yeah, DLC, man. I've been ready for that. It needs to go ahead and come drop. I'm more than anticipating this. At the same time, now that I've been doused down on my damage, the grind might be real a little bit more before I go start messing with Masamume and his nasty little dragons and guardians that he has. But definitely hyped as I can be for this DLC. And just hoping in the future that they continue to bring more awesome content for this game. Yeah, the PvP, yeah, I'm agreeing with you on that as well, Angie. I don't think the PvP is going to be officially available until tomorrow. Like I say, we got a few little teasers. We got a piece of crap reset. But, it is what it is. Like I said, just, like I say, guys and ladies, man, out there who's playing this game, man, get the farm because I'm sure we're going to need it. And Lord knows what level that we're getting ready to get stuck with when it comes to hell, everything for that matter. Yeah, man, I appreciate, like I said, man, you hit that subscribe and that like button, man. That's going to help me make some more videos for you guys out there, especially, man, like I said, if you're looking for some farming methods, like I said, definitely for quick farming methods anyway. Like I said, for me, I'm strapping on the Kadama bow helmet. I just threw on some random gear sets. Really didn't mean anything. I mean, honestly, I probably should go back and apply the rest of it. Like I need to get rid of this red demon thing here. That's not even necessary to have, and just apply the rest of the Genesis strategist gear, just because it does that awesome little 50% more skill key damage, which is, and then give additional more key as well, which is something that I actually enjoy doing because I do use a lot of skills during fights and boss fights and stuff like that. Like I said, man, when PvP comes around, I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to see how that goes. I don't know if it's gonna be broken or what, but if we go in there with our own armor, yeah, there's a lot going on. I am quite curious about how that fight's gonna turn out. Like I said, I wish I could find out the level cap on this now that they've reduced us, or maybe they didn't change it. I don't know, they maybe raised it or they just reduced everybody and made it harder to level up. I'm not sure. I hope he's the level cap to get to him's a whole lot higher, because I definitely want him to be a challenge. He was a pretty badass dude, man, back in the day. I'm just I don't want it to be an easy victory, because like I said, I could pretty much rip through any bosses. Most of the other guys out there, man, that's got a really overpowering setup as well, man, can just rip and shred through bosses like it's nothing. And for me, like I said, I'm the same way. I'm like, I mean, just like this is my farming that I let go when I get lazy and I don't want to do no running around, which can be quite often at times. Yeah, he was also known as the One-Eyed Dragon. Yeah, he was a very severe, brutal man. Like, he was like, let's put it like this: he was so badass. Chuck Norris was wearing his underwear. That's pretty. He's brutal. He was definitely somebody not to cross paths with. He was pretty rough, definitely on that end. Like I say that to the fullest. I've done a little bit of a researching and so forth like that with that guy. He's a tough SOB. I can say that. Exactly. Let me clack 3 of these. Okay. And there's a flame. There's that. One thing about, man, old girl here, a lot of people get so nervous about her, man. Biggest thing is stay close to her, man. Don't let her breathe at all. That's the biggest thing about that ogress, man. It's not letting her breathe an inch. Same way like this Jorigoma, man. Just don't let none of these bosses on this little area breathe anyway. They don't need to worry about it. They don't even need it. Oh, this paralyze is real. Oh, really? You managed to tag me. Oh, God. You sucked me one time. Yeah, it was weird, though, how they did the fan art. I don't know if you happen to catch any of that fan art. Um, that fan art that they had, the way they had it was like he was literally wielding one hilt with multiple blades on a single hilt on it, which was quite weird. It looked really good, but it just wasn't he wouldn't be accurate as what he was doing. So it was pretty interesting, nonetheless, though, to see the fan art that the guys did for him. Come on, girl. You know you want to hit me. Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah, but unfortunately though, like I said in the game though, he's only gonna have like literally single dual blades and not not the whole shabam about it, which I'm okay with that. Come on. There we go. I know, right? The ogre's flop. Yeah, I say the same thing. Ogre's flop drop, man. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, don't be scared of you. Give me your armor right quick. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I love it. Takes care of her. Take care of her. In moves down. One and two. Like I said, it's one of the pretty easier methods for people who want to be lazy running around. I actually have a video that I actually ran that does absolutely. I think I ran through it. It was a 330 mission. Oh, here we have the Demon King. Yeah, older than Nobunaga. Yeah. Whew. Like I said, I'm gonna probably do a little bit of power running right on through this next mission here. Yeah, like I said, man, you guys be sure y'all hit that subscribe and that like button. Like I said, once I hit that 150 subscribers, man, I'm probably gonna be giving away $20 gift card, man. I want to do a lot more giveaways, but definitely trying to feed the need for my subscribers as well. Trying to help produce. And like I said, if any content that you guys and ladies out there would want to see, be sure to let me know what you guys are looking for. Let me know any games that are coming out in the future that you guys would like to see. Throw it up on the stream as well. Definitely looking for. Hopefully, this new Call of Duty is going to be halfway decent. Like I said, I got early access to the beta, so hopefully I'll be able to check that out once the beta is released out. If not, then we know where that'll be going. Also, another one too, awesome game coming out that I can't wait to get my hands on. And those are any GameStop, Nioh Automata. Yeah, I played that. I wasn't uber excited about it on the demo. The demo is actually out, Angie. You can actually go to the PlayStation Store and play the demo. It was okay. Honestly, the game I'm looking for, and if a lot of people, you guys out there like the Nioh series and stuff like that, I would definitely advise checking out Hellblade. Um, Looks amazing. It's the same creators that also made the Heavenly Sword series. It's pretty much like Nioh slash, I guess you can say Bloodborne slash, you know, Demon Souls and so forth like that. Yeah, that game looks amazing. Like I said, I think the game itself originally started off was supposed to be like a sequel to the Heavenly Sword series, but they went completely in another direction with it, which is okay because it looks even better now. But me personally, I was definitely looking forward to a Heavenly Sword sequel because I actually really did enjoy her as a character. Um, but my biggest thing was now that I watched some really good cut scenes on it and stuff, and looks really good. I can't argue about it at all. Of how, yeah, Death Stranding. Yeah, I definitely seen that as well. That looks good. Um, you know what, dude? You got. There we go. Okay, so let's get this thing going here. Here, scroll down here, grab this. Let's get this thing popping, right? Like I said, there's definitely a lot of new games coming out, a lot of older games that are being re-released as well that I want to get. Can't wait for them to bring out the new Crash Bandicoot, aka Old Bandicoot, however you want to say it. It looks freaking amazing. I want to play it. I'm a big Crash Bandicoot fan, but that game's gonna be really fun. Let's kind of really see what else they're gonna be having toward toward the future. It looks like, unfortunately, one of my main games that I thought was going to be released this month or this year is officially been pushed back to 2018, unless it was unless it get reversed or something, which is the new God of War game. I'm sure everybody just anticipating as much as I am. I'm a huge God of War fan. Enjoy that game to the max. Actually, it was God of War 3 was my first platinum that I received, man, and I was just super stoked about it ever since I got my hands on it. Because I was really big into Prince of Persia, and Prince of Persia got kind of old and boring and not quite as fun as the God of War series. So from there, like I said, once I moved in that God of War series, I definitely couldn't put that game away. It was intense. 1, 2, and like I said, I'm really looking forward, like I said, for the God of War series. They maybe reboot up with the Nordic gods and stuff like that. So that's one of my biggest things. Is it looks good, looks fun. I know it's going to be there. All right. Oh man, I should let them whack me one more good time. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. sloth them, weakness, and get behind them or the side, either which way, it doesn't matter. He sits there and talks a lot, so free kill. And there it is. Like I said, guys, if you want to hook up with me, be sure you add me, let me know what's going on. I'd love to play with you guys, give me something to do before it actually gets a little too late on this thing. Like I said, I'm glad so many of you guys come in. Hopefully we got some subscribers out of this video tonight. Like I said, I'm just super excited and super impressed with everything going on. Patch notes, yes, I can read those patch notes off to you now, Mr. Max. Let's see, patch notes are pretty basic and simple. Nothing like uber crazy. Obviously, we got the add-on content for our new add-on 1, which would be the Dragon of the North, which would be officially released tomorrow. Also added on, obviously, the PvP mode, which it's available. It's just not, I don't think it's actually turned on for us to play as of yet. Also expanded some new functionalities in the game, such as being able to wield, instead of one guardian spirit, we can actually wield 2 guardian spirits now, which is quite impressive. I think there's going to be a little bit more to it, but I'm going to look in more depth into that. Also, they adjusted some new game balances, and they also took care of some various bugs throughout the game that they must have spotted out. What bugs were they? I have not the foggiest clue. I never noticed any bugs, and I never had any issues with my game as of yet, so it could have been something very small that they might have seen, or someone might have spotted out and brought to Team Ninja's attention. But as of right now, I haven't really noticed really anything. Let's see what I got going on. Yeah, I've been ran that joint, and I can't even level up no more. Oh God, the grind is gonna be so real right now. Also too, you asked what else. Like I said, we also, with this little 1.07 update as well, was we can use the female characters now in the costumes, which is cool. One person they didn't bring out, which I was kind of let down on it, but I knew it wasn't going to happen. They didn't bring in the old man from the blacksmith, so go for it, Team Ninja. Bring me the old man from the blacksmith. I gotta have him. Want him since he's so cool. Like I said, he got carried over from the Ninja Gaiden series. Super cool, old looking old man. I mean, we got enough already old men in the game, so let's go ahead and add him. So hit a thumbs up, man, if you want to use the old blacksmith. Everybody likes him. Yeah. Everybody likes the Muramasa. Everybody wants him. So vote Muramasa for president, because he probably do better than Trump. Let's see. Also, too, if you guys are starting to set up on these points here, and you haven't scaled them out yet, if you guys are trying to search for more gold, be sure to rep. If you ever find yourself short on gold and stuff, be sure to raise up your sell price up, markup, just because you can take whatever materials, armors, whatever weapons that you don't need, sell them to her, and you get a 30% buff off of it, which is really impressive. Then eventually you guys should look forward into forging cost discounts. So if you guys are doing lots of forging, trying to find just those godly rolls on the weapons, good look at it. Same way with the additional stocks and special finds. Sometimes you can go in and check her out, and she'll have cool little things. Oh yeah. And the thing is when you sit there and raise that price up for tone, and you'll start making way more money. In return, you can just take that money you earn and buy the devil out of those reincarnation books. And that's the easiest way to do it. That's how I did it anyway. I went smart about it because there was really nothing I needed to buy. I mean, because she really doesn't sell anything that you can't really honestly pick up off the ground. So that's why I went the way that I did. I didn't really worry about refashion costs because honestly, I mean, I got more than enough money on that. Yeah, that's what I did. I mean, and each time I think you buy those reincarnation books as well, they actually raise up in price. So it's a quick way to get that done. I was gonna say too, those points that we have that I just had mentioned. Well, if you have some extra ones laying around and you don't want to spend them, might be a good possibility to hang on to them. Maybe looking for new things that she might have that we need to apply them to. Not 100% sure yet, but you never do know. Yeah, spending money hoping a lot of Patriots points, stuff like that. Like I said, I just, I haven't needed to really spend anything yet, so I've just been just real cautious about what I'm spending and how I'm trying to level myself up and get the things that I want to get done, get them done. Like I said, guys, for y'all guys out there got nerve, get busy on the grind, man, because it's definitely a pain in the rear end. Like I said, normally I could run missions, and I'm sure there'll be other guys out there posting videos galore about more armored farming, man. Because the armored farming is a must to do now. It's absolutely ridiculous. I just, yeah. Boom, boom. The critical is real. Oh, she juggled me in midair. Hot dog. That's what I'm talking about. That a girl. Yeah, let's try that one more time. Alright, let's see here. Oh, grab her first. Alright. Let's see here. I'm gonna pop some stones right quick. Okay. So there goes some stones. Go on and crack this bottle of sake while I'm at it too. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna even touch that bottle of sake yet. Come on, big girl. Hit me. Come on. Come on, Fred Krueger wife. Hey, to pounding like a champ. Yeah, Bloodborne 2 looks like it's going to be actually quite good. If pushing on her. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, grab all this thing, I'll grab it later. There we go. Get on over here and knock yourself. Yeah, like I said, just a handful of games that I really want. really waiting to sink my hands into the PlayStation VR. I've actually won one. I want to try to snatch one up for Christmas. Um, I want to get one. I think I'm probably going to try to tag it out for Christmas. And right now, I'm actually looking at another headset too. So let this one that I have retire at the moment. If you guys can recommend any good headsets out there or mics, then also drop those below. Let me know what you guys think, and pricing on them as well. Give a heads up. You're always looking for something like that. And it's like the thing is, you can't ever find a good headset that's got a good quality and durability for some reason. Yeah, that's one thing that Neo does suffer from is the repetitive of the enemies. There's not a lot. Hopefully that they'll. I know when the update drops tomorrow in the new region, there's actually going to be newer enemies that's going to be coming, so that might not be so bad. I'm just like I said, I'm just gonna be patient. Like I said, unfortunately, a lot of you guys out there will probably be all over this game before me due to my work. So yeah, it's a part of life, I guess. So I can't argue about that. Give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta go grab me some water. If not, I will be parched to death. I shall return momentarily. Water most definitely is a smart choice. Got to stay hydro rated to the fullest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. It's your boy Dragon here, man. I'm glad you guys come in and checking out this video. Be sure you guys, man, if y'all looking for some farming tips, looking for some build tips, man, be sure to hit me up. Let me know what's going on. I've been talking about this new patch that they've brought down to us from the Nioh gods at the 1.07. Had a few little fixes in between here and there. This is pretty much a pre-post patch before the official update tomorrow. Like I said, if you got any questions and concerns or comments about that, man, drop them below. Let me know what's up. Let me know how your day is. Let me know what you're playing and what you're playing on. Those are out there. Don't forget as well, once I hit the 150 subscribe buttons, I will be giving away a $20 gift card. Hopefully to be able to grab up something real nice with that little bit. I've been really trying to push toward, like I said, right now I'm pushing at 42 subscribers, man. So if you know somebody out there who doesn't mind watching my videos and don't mind hearing this country white boy either A, make a fool of himself, or try to throw out some tips to you guys, man. Like I said, never judge a book by its cover. Prime example, you know, I mean, I'm enjoying the game, we're enjoying the game, you know, everybody's in here just being gamers, you know, so let's keep this thing going, man. Right now, I'm uberly impressed that that the video thus far has had over 800 views on it, which is absolutely amazing. I completely appreciate all the support and the love for my channel that I'm trying to give to you guys. Let's get right back into it. Now, like I said, before I get going, actually, I'm going to do this here. I'm going to go ahead and set up a password. So if anybody here is wanting to come join in, I'm actually go Tory gate this thing because I just want to run with some people and see who's want to, you know, maybe join in with me. And it will be without conditions. Way of, let's get rid of the samurai, please. Way of the strong, and the password is Blade. Initializing it being that is for my community for the PlayStation Network, guys. Come check that out as well. Awesome guys in there, awesome ladies in there as well, who helps create builds of your choice, as well as farming and armorita tips as well as gold, and we try to help just overall in general, as much as we can get it going. So with that note being said, I am literally just going to kind of oh, it's okay, I understand. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of wait around for you guys. If you guys want to come join in, man, come on in. I'm not gonna sit here and wait around, see what we can kind of get going. Looking forward to play. Like I said, running some crucial armorita farming through this thing, because man, we need armorita now. It's absolutely ridiculous. Just glad to have everybody, man, that's come to the stream. Let's see if I can get some people in the chat room going on as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Come on, guys. I guess come on there, man. Like I said, give me a little something to get done, something to do. I'm just looking for somebody to come join on in. Let's go. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Somebody wants to join in here. Oh yeah, let me do this thing here. We do it without conditions as well. Don't want to have any kind of conditions. So we will run this joint as quick as we can so we get some takers to come in here. Let's check a couple other things out. Alright, let's go. Okay, well, Tory Gain ain't working, guys. I'm not gonna wait around because I'm trying to make that loot. So let's go ahead and run this up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this right here. Samurai online setting is on. Let's go with it. And let's go right into it. Go right on into it. Let's get done. Angie, what you think, girl? You think you ready for it yet, or not quite high enough level? We said you are 100 and something, so 180. That's not too bad, though. Alright. Wrong mission, but it's okay. Alright, let's join. Alright, let's go. Fuku. I'm doing a little power run right here for some glue. Do a little power run for the glue for building your wrong way. Ah. Oh man, I did that. me something quick and throw it down. Do it, girl. Let's go. Uh, Parry system, that's a little bit offset for me. Honestly, that parry system is depends on what weapon do. Honestly, the parry system is gotta be really on point. That's the best way to explain that. Is you have to be on point, like to the fullest, when it comes to the parrying system on this game. It's not bad, but I just always seem to find it actually easier with a single blade sword. Like, I don't know why. It's just way easier with a single blade. Yeah, it does too. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, the Japanese brave sets were really good. The brave check is working. Yeah. Yeah. That was one of the things I noticed as well. Boom. Alright, here we go. Kick this one in. Run like the wind blows. Here's game over. Take those 3 things of glue. Come on. Get done with you. Alright, that's what we can get here. Going. Anybody out there want to run any missions, man, let me know what's going on. Like I said, just getting a little bit pushing on the 2-hour mark on the live stream, and want to perhaps see if anybody out there want to get down on it. Let me check it but let me check something out right quick, just a moment, guys. Yeah. Man, let's see what we got going on here. We should pull somebody in here. Let's get this thing going now. Here we go. Like I said, I want to let everybody know too, man. I appreciate the support that you guys are really throwing out there for me. What's good, Polo, man? Welcome to the stream, man. What's good, yo? Man. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. They now they raised the level cap, man. For everybody who went over, huh? I don't know. Yep. Probably lost just under, just under, less than 100, give or take. Right at about 100, which wasn't that, which is not too bad though, really. Because I had over a billion armorita, but they really made it harder to level up though. That's for sure. They made it they increased the amount of armorita to have to earn. Okay, yeah, it's good though. It's not a big a deal. But like I said, I was smart though. I saved up my armorita for just in case something like this was to happen. That's why I never use my armorita. Over 300. What level were you? Yep. Yeah. That's probably why. Yeah, don't worry. I knew a guy. He was like, I had a bunch of people that's been, man, here on my channel this season, man, like I got right now. And they were level 750s. And they got reduced down to like 330s and 300s. But man, right now, nothing new yet. This is just a pre-post patch. Just skins. Skins and stuff is the only thing they're giving right now. It's just a pre-post patch for tomorrow. I might need to check into my skills. I haven't I've just been farming. Yeah, man, I've been fucking streaming this video, bro. This video got over 100 views, man. Well over 100 views. Yeah, man, this thing has been popping. Oh, did PvP actually get activated now? Alright, is it just... Yeah, well, I know that much, yeah. I wasn't sure this was gonna... Not a problem, man. Take it easy, girl, man. Like I said, appreciate you stopping by on the stream tonight, man. Like I said, keep up your videos, girl. It'll get better. Like I said, for you guys out there, man, throw some love at her, man. Check her stream, check her channel out. She's definitely in the making on getting it better. So, like I said, try to show a little bit of support for her. I appreciate that. You too, girl. Take it easy now. Alright. Yeah, man, it takes so much armorita to level up now. It's ridiculous. Like that over that billion armorita I had, I fried through that in like 3 levels. I went like 4 levels. I was like, really? I don't know, man. I'm telling you, the tap out's got to be higher. I guarantee you that. If it ain't higher, then they ain't gonna make it less stressful. They're gonna make it harder just to get to the max. Are you sure? Is it official? Hmm. They might drop something. That's crazy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring this stream here to an end, guys. Be sure you come by tomorrow. Check out some more of that Nioh video, man. Drop a little bit of PvP. Matter of fact, before I end this stream, let's see if I can get right into a to actual video here right quick. Let me check out some of these, see if any of these new weapons I have obtained or dropped anything new. They shrank down the font as well. Wind damage, armor from yokai. Yeah, I got one here. It's the soul matching. Here's one of the new little prayer I got to the soul matching cost reduction, 50%. It's through an exotic weapon though. Ooh. I got something too that we can. I got one here. It's called a weakened armor. It says weakened armor on feet. You can tell this is for PvP. This is a PvP use right here. You need a PvP build as well. It may temporarily weaken an enemy's armor when you land a hit, vastly reducing its defense and preventing it from triggering any special effects. So, for example, if you're wearing this one, it says weaken armor and it says feet. If a guy has the ability to like dash around real quick, on his feet, then having this armor here, might can have a chance of splitting up the difference. Soul matching cost reduction 80%. Good God. Soul matching cost 80%. How much was your percentage? Damage. Oh, here, see, they're even giving this out, which is weird. Like, I don't know about all this. They're giving even specific damage toward the Raven Tengu warriors. Yeah. Yeah, it might be. That's crazy. I might have. Me right now, no, my damage been reduced by a good chunk. Like, I mean, my rolls on my weapons and so forth of that hasn't altered or anything like that, but everything else has. So I'm not 100% sure about um, everything on that one. And what guys, look at the stream. Make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button, please. Let me know down below about how your evening's going today. Let's see, straighten this man. There's 9 of them. Yeah, 25 of these joints. Right. Animal. Actually, big man, the level messaging is for randomly some people who are higher in level actually got reduced in their level, like they were resetting the level caps. And so, for example, if you were like a 750, then the possibility of you being reduced down to like a 300 or maybe a little bit above the 300 mark is there in possibility. So I don't know if they actually raised the level cap or reduced the level cap and just made it, yeah, because pretty much what they're saying is they're um, raising the level cap only to 400 instead of 750, which I don't know I don't know why they would do that when, but like I said, I'm not sure honestly. It's a bit weird. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm agreeing with that though. Yeah. So they kind of reduced that down, you know. So like I said, I'm just I mean, it's not gonna bother me none, either way, cause I mean, like I said, we got farm. It just does require it just it I mean, it'll be a grind now. I mean, I didn't, as an individual player, I didn't reduce. I didn't reduce. It does require a lot more armorita though to level up now, which unfortunately is like, yeah, it's a bit rough. But on that note, guys, man, I'm gonna be out of here, man. Folks got rest. Folks got work in the morning. I appreciate all the love and the support, man, that you guys and ladies out there is giving to me this evening, man. Much love and respect to all you guys. It's your boy Dragon, and I'm out of here.